Another round, you look at me. I see where this is going. Open bar, pour me something I can blame. Open bar, give tomorrow another name. One more drink, then we can say we went too far. Open bar, we're making our excuse right now. You're standing by the counter, I'm pretending not to stare. You lift your glass toward mine like you knew I'd meet you there. We've barely touched the first one, still you're leaning in too close, saying tonight doesn't count before there's anything to own. One more round, one more reason, something we can blame it on. Keep it light, keep them coming till the right and wrong feel gone. Open bar, pour me something I can blame. Open bar, give tomorrow another name. One more drink, then we can say we went too far. Open bar, we're making our excuse right now. You ask what I'm drinking, then order me the same. Like every glass between us makes it easier to play. Your knee keeps finding mine now. You don't move it when it does, and we're both building evidence for why this wasn't really us. I already know the story, we'll tell if someone asks. We had a little too much, like we didn't want this sober. One more round, one more reason, something we can blame it on. Keep it light, keep them coming till the right and wrong feel gone. Open bar, pour me something I can blame. Open bar, give tomorrow another name. One more drink, then we can say we went too far. Open bar, we're making our excuse right now. Funny, we're not drunk yet, but the alibi is made. You already know my number, I already know you'll stay. So fill the glass a little higher, give us something we can use. Tomorrow gets much easier if tonight has an excuse. Open bar, pour me something I can't blame. Open bar, so we never take away. One more drink, then tell me this was not our fault. Open bar, like we didn't want it from the start. Open bar, now you're asking if I'm leaving. Open bar, and I know what you really mean. What happened last night? Open bar, that's what we'll say. That's what we'll say. I know what this is. I know how it ends. Still here. Same mistake, and I know it by heart. Same mistake. Still I'm back where we start. I know better, that's what makes it worse. Same mistake, and I'm choosing it on purpose. I know the look you give me right before I lose my sense. I know the way you say my name, like nothing has to make sense. I know tomorrow gets messy, I know we'll call it bad timing. Still I'm standing at your doorway like I didn't see the signs. No excuses, not this time. I can't blame the dark or wine. I know exactly what this does, I know exactly what this was. Same mistake, and I know it by heart. Same mistake, still I'm back where we start. I know better, that's what makes it worse. Same mistake, and I'm choosing it on purpose. I know how quiet gets after when the room starts feeling real. I know one of us gets distant when there's too much left to feel. I know I read every message like there's something underneath. I know you'll say don't make it deeper, then pull me closer when I leave. No excuses, no disguise, I see every warning sign. Still your hand finds mine again, and I let the whole thing in. Same mistake, and I know it by heart. Same mistake, still I'm back where we start. I know better, that's what makes it worse. Same mistake, and I'm choosing it on purpose. Maybe it's not a mistake if I know what I'm giving up. Maybe I just call it wrong, so I don't have to call it love. I could leave before it happens, I could save myself tonight, but I already made the choice when I looked you in the eyes. Same mistake, yeah, I know what this becomes. Same mistake, still I'm letting you come close. No excuses, nothing left to blame. Same mistake, and I'll make it all again. Same mistake, even knowing what it costs. Same mistake, maybe I don't wanna stop. I know what this is. I know how it ends. Come on. Come on. You walked in, I saw him first. Okay. Plus one, I see you didn't come along. Plus one, now the whole night feels off. I played cool, but I'm watching where you go. Plus one, and now I know too much. I had my night all figured out. Knew where I stand, what I would say. Then you came through the front door with somebody in can rearrange the whole place. I don't ask, I don't move, I just notice everything you do. I tell myself it's not my place, then spend the whole room reading your face. Plus one, I see you didn't come alone. Plus one, now the whole night feels off. I play it cool, but I'm watching where you go. Plus one, now I know too much. Maybe he's just a friend, maybe that's what I should think. Maybe I wouldn't care this much if you meant less to me. You look back before you leave, and that somehow makes it worse. I came here ready for one night, then one person changed the terms. Plus one, I see you didn't come alone. Now I'm leaving on my own. I play it cool, but you know I saw enough. Plus one, yeah, that one thing changed us. Plus one, now every look means something else. Plus one, and I hate how much I felt. You walked in, I saw him first. That was all it took. Two chairs between us. Who did that? Table 9. Two seats keeping us apart. Table 9. Like that's gonna stop the spark. You look over, I look back every time. Table 9. Somebody knew what they were doing tonight. Place car waiting by my glass. Yours is 2 seats down. Everybody's talking loud, still I feel you through the crowd. You lean back to catch my eye, like you noticed it too. Someone planned this little distance, like they know about me and you. No one says it, still we know why they left those chairs between us. You stay there, I stay here, but the space keeps disappearing. Table 9, 2 seats keeping us apart. Table 9, like that's gonna stop the spark. You look over, I look back every time. Table 9, somebody knew what they were doing tonight. Someone asked you for the bread, you pass it down my way. Our hands don't even touch, still the whole table feels changed. You laugh at something someone says, then glance at me instead, like there's another conversation going on above their heads. I take a sip and look away. You do the same or be too late. Two chairs never felt so close, when every look gives us away. No one says it, still we know why they left those chairs between us. You stay there, I stay here, but the space keeps disappearing. Table 9, 2 seats keeping us apart. Table 9, like that's gonna stop the spark. You look over, I look back every time. Table 9, somebody knew what they were doing tonight. Maybe they were being careful, maybe they wanted to see how long two people can sit apart before distance starts to speak. Then somebody gets up early, leaves one empty chair behind. You look at it, then look at me. Table 9, now there's one seat in between. Table 9, and you know what that could mean. You move closer, like it happened by design. Table 9, somebody knew what they were doing tonight. Table 9. first few notes, that was enough. Of course they played this, our song, and neither one looks up. Our song, like we don't know it by heart. You take a drink, I start talking way too much. Our song, and we both pretend it's not. The DJ lets the intro run, I know it in one beat. Your hand stops halfway to your glass, mine freezes on my knee. Nobody at the table knows why the room just changed. So I laugh at something someone says while every word feels strange. Don't look over, I won't either. Let it play like it means nothing. Keep it normal, keep it light. We can make it through one song tonight. Our song, and neither one looks up. Our song, like we don't know it by heart. You take a drink, I start talking way too much. Our song, and we both pretend it's not. And the chorus comes around, the part we used to sing. You tap your thumb against the glass, right where the drums come in. I know you remember that drive, windows down at 2:30. You know I remember every line because I learned it next to you. Someone says I love this one, I say yes, pretty good. You almost smile across the table, then catch yourself before you do. Don't look over, I won't either. Let it play like it means nothing. Keep it normal, keep it light. We can make it through one song tonight. Our song, and neither one looks up. Our song, like we don't know it by heart. You take a drink, I start talking way too much. Our song, and we both pretend it's not. Nobody planned this, nobody knew, but somehow one old melody still knows what to do. The room keeps moving, the lights stay low, and for 3 little minutes we're somewhere years ago. Our song, now you finally look at me. Our song, right on the line we used to sing. 1 second and we both look away. Our song still knows exactly what to say. Our song, and nobody knows but us. Our song, still hidden where it does. The DJ changes tracks, everyone keeps talking. You take another drink, I finally breathe. Too late, we noticed. We noticed. Everybody raise your glass. Not us, here's to forever. That's what they say. Here's to the kind of love that never fades. You look down, I trace the edge of my glass. The whole room cheers, and we don't look up. Someone tells a story of how they met by chance, how one night turned to years, how they never let it pass. Everybody starts smiling like love is something sure. You straighten out the tablecloth, I stare down at the floor. They say when you take another drink. I feel you sitting 2 seats down, trying not to think. Here's to forever, that's what they say. Here's to the kind of love that never fades. You look down, I trace the edge of my glass. The whole room cheers, and we don't look up. They talk about the hard years and choosing each other still. How love is more than wanting, it's staying when it gets real. Your hand rests near the centerpiece, mine stays beside my plate. Funny how a stranger's speech can make our silence feel this loud. Someone laughs, someone wipes a tear, someone says that's the dream. You finally glance across at me, then look away too clean. They say never let them go, you swallow at that line. I fold the corner of my napkin for the 100th time. Here's to forever, that's what they say. Here's to the kind of love that never fades. You look down, I trace the edge of my glass. The whole room cheers, and we don't look up. Maybe we're both wondering what they call me and you. If somebody gave a speech and had to tell the truth, would they say we almost made it? Would they say we never tried? Would they say we had the feeling, but we're scared to give it time? Here's to forever, the glasses all rise. Here's to the kind of love that survives. You look at me for the first time all night. The whole room cheers, and we hold it too long. Here's to forever, we both know what that means. Table 9 and everything we never speak, to love that lasts. Everybody drinks. You look down, I do too. Cheers, cheers. You said one dance. That was 3 songs ago. Last dance, that's what we keep calling it. Last dance, then another one begins. One more song, one more reason not to stop. Last dance, but neither one of us is done. The first song came and went, your hand never left my waist. Then the DJ changed the record, and we stayed in the same place. You smiled like one more. I laughed and shook my head, but I was already moving before another word was said. Just one more, less than we keep using to buy more time. No big deal, nothing changed. Then why are we still this close again? Last dance, that's what we keep calling it. Last dance, then another one begins. One more song, one more reason not to stop. Last dance, but neither one of us is done. Now the floor is getting thinner, half the room has disappeared. Your voice is in my ear now, like the music pulled you near. We stop counting after 2, stop pretending after 3. Every song becomes an excuse for you to stay attached to me. Then the lights come up a little, and you finally say last one. Funny how I still believe you when we both know what we've done. Just one more, that's the line we keep using to buy more time. No big deal, nothing changed, but your hand still knows my ways. Last dance, that's what we keep calling it. Last dance, then another one begins. One more song, one more reason not to stop. Last dance, but neither one of us is done. Maybe one dance was the plan. Maybe that was true at first. Maybe somewhere in the second we forgot what one was worth. Now the room is nearly empty and the DJ's packing up. You say, this is really it? Sure it is. Last dance, that's what you said an hour ago. Last dance, now we're still moving slow. One song, even with the music gone. Last dance, neither one of us is done. Last dance, you made it sound so innocent. Like this wouldn't turn into this. One and two and three. It was never one dance. You leaned in like it meant nothing. One dance, just one. One dance, that's all you're asking for. One dance, like we haven't been here before. One song, your hand around my waist. One dance, like nothing changes after this. You catch me by the bar, right when I'm about to leave. Say come on, it's just a song. Like that should make it easy. I look over at the floor, then back into your eyes. You hold your hand out, waiting like there's nothing on the line. Just one song, just one time. That's how you make it sound tonight. No big deal, nothing deep. Then why'd you come straight to me? One dance, that's all you're asking for. One dance, like we haven't been here before. One song, your hand around my waist. One dance, like nothing changes after this. The room is full of people, still I only feel your hand. You pull me half a step closer, like it's part of the dance. We don't say a word about it, we don't have to make it strange. But the space we kept between us is getting smaller with each hate. Then the song starts winding down, and neither one lets go. Funny how you asked for one dance, like you didn't already know. Just one song, just one time. That's how you made it sound tonight. No big deal, nothing deep. So why are you still holding me? One dance, that's all you were asking for. One dance, now you're pulling me in more. One song, but we're moving like it's ice. One dance, and somehow we forgot cut the crowd. Maybe it was harmless before I took your hand. Maybe it was easier when neither made a plan. But your thumb moves at my waist when the last note starts to fade, and you don't ask for another, you just stay. One dance, that's all you ask from me. One dance, now neither wants to leave. One song turned into something we can't name. One dance, and everything feels changed. One dance, you made it sound so innocent. Like it wouldn't mean a thing. The song ends. Your hand stays. Just one dance, right? Just one dance, right? The lot is almost empty, your car is running. We're out of time. Say it now before the moment disappears. Say it now before we drive away from here. One more minute and the chance is gone somehow. If you mean it, say it now. Your hand is on the door now. Mine is buried in my coat. We've been talking for an hour, still avoiding what we know. The streetlights keep on blinking like they're counting down the night. You say I should get going, but you never say goodbye. We can keep dancing around it, but the night is almost done. If there's something you've been holding, don't wait till I'm already gone. Say it now before the moment disappears. Say it now before we drive away from here. One more minute and the chance is gone somehow. If you mean it, say it now. You start with I've been thinking, then you stop and look away. I can hear the heater running, feeling everything you won't say. Your headlights paint the pavement, mine are waiting down the road. We both know once the doors close, it gets easier not to know. We can keep calling it's nothing, we can leave like nothing changed. But tomorrow we'll remember everything we didn't say. Say it now before the moment disappears. Say it now before we drive away from here. One more minute and the chance is gone somehow. If you mean it, say it now. Maybe there's no perfect sentence, maybe there's no perfect time. Maybe all I need is something you can't take back by sunrise. The light inside your car comes on. You finally reach the door, and suddenly the words we've hidden feel heavier than before. Say it now before your taillights disappear. Say it now. I might not be this close next year. One more second and I'm walking out somehow. If you want me, say it now. Say it now. Don't leave it hanging in the air. Say it now before there's nobody standing there. say my name. Yeah, yeah. Screen in my hand, I type your name, delete it once. Then send. Do you remember, or is it only me? Do you remember how close we used to be? I know it's late, I know I shouldn't reach. Do you remember, or did you forget me? The room is dark around me, blue light across the sheets. I told myself I'd leave it, then your name got underneath. I type, hope you're doing good. Delete it right away, then write, do you remember? Like that's somehow safer to say. One little message, one little lie, like I'm just curious at 2 in the night. I know the risk, I know where this could start. Still my thumb hits send before I stop my heart. Do you remember, or is it only me? Do you remember how close we used to be? I know it's late, I know I shouldn't reach. Do you remember, or did you forget me? Now the word says delivered and my chest won't settle down. I turn my phone face down, then flip it back around. 3 dots almost show up, then disappear again. Funny how a little screen can't hold that much suspense. I tell myself go to sleep, but sleep is nowhere near. I'm listening for one small buzz, like your voice could still be here. One little message, now there's no rewind. I gave the night what I was trying to hide. Maybe you answer, maybe you don't. Either way, you know I still remember. Do you remember, or is it only me? Do you remember how close we used to be? I know it's late, I know I shouldn't reach. Do you remember, or did you forget me? Maybe I don't miss the past, maybe I just miss your name. Lighting up my room at midnight, making everything feel changed. Maybe do you remember really means do you miss me too? Maybe I dressed up the question so I wouldn't say the truth. Do you remember the way you looked at me? Do you remember, or am I keeping all of it? I know it's late, but now the message reads, do you remember? Because I still remember everything. Do you remember? Tell me I'm not the only one seen. Now what? Now what? Now what? It was years ago. That's what I say. Like that makes it disappear. Old news, that's what I call you now. Old news, like I forgot somehow. I say it's fine, I say it meant nothing too. Old news, but nobody believes me about you. Someone says your name at dinner, I keep reaching for my glass. Say that was such a long time ago, like the time erased the past. Everybody keeps on eating, but the table got too still. I smile like it doesn't matter, while my hands forget to chill. I say we're good, I say it clean, like I rehearsed it in the mirror all week. They nod once, but nobody moves. Funny how silence can call out the truth. Old news, that's what I call you now. Old news, like I forgot somehow. I say it's fine, I say it meant nothing too. Old news, but nobody believes me about you. They ask if I ever see you, I say not really, barely talk. Then my eyes fall to the table, like the cloth could make it stop. I tell them I'm over all of it. Say I hardly ever think, but I know the way you take your coffee. Still remember what you drink. Someone changes the subject like they're trying to be kind, but I'm still stuck on the question. I answered way too fast. I say we're good, I say it light, then stare too long at the candle on my right. They let it go, but I know they knew. The only one I'm trying to convince is me too. Old news, that's what I call you now. Old news, like I forgot somehow. I say it's fine, I say it meant nothing too. Old news, but nobody believes me about you. Maybe if I say years ago, enough times it gets small. Maybe if I laugh right after, nobody hears the crack at all. But I still know your birthday, still know the street you're on. Some things don't become old news just because the years move on. Old news, that's what I tell the room. Old news, but I still react to you. I say it's fine with a smile, I know they see through. Old news, nobody believes it, me included. It was years ago. Yeah, I know. So why am I still explaining? Who you seeing now? You smiled, then took too long. I heard that. Her name took you a second to say. Her name. Why'd you look at me that way? One pause told me more than you meant. Her name, and the silence said everything. Someone asked across the table, like it was nothing deep. You reached down for your glass, then looked somewhere past me. You said, yeah, I've been seeing, then stopped there for a beat. Barely long enough to notice, long enough for me to feel. Maybe nobody caught it, maybe nobody finally said it softly, everybody carried on. Someone asked how long it's been. I stared down at my phone. You said a couple months now, like you practiced sounded sure, but your thumb kept circling water at the bottom of your glass. And I hate that I could hear it underneath the words you chose. That tiny space before her name was something only I would know. Maybe I imagined it, maybe it meant nothing there, but you don't need that much time when your heart is really clear. Her name took you a second to say. Her name. Why'd you look at me that way? One pause told me more than you meant. Her name, and the silence said everything. It wasn't what you called her, it was everything before. That half a breath, that little glance that opened up the door. You could have said it easy, like any other name, but for 1 second at that table you forgot which part to play. Her name, you finally got it out. Her name, and everybody talked around. Part was all I needed from you. Her name, but I heard mine in the silence too. You can say it like you're sure, but I know what came before. Who you see now? You answered. You answered eventually. That was the problem. That was the problem. Your coat, my hand, 1 second too long. Nothing happened. Coat check, your hand brushed mine. Coat check, we both felt it that time. No words, no look, no sign. Coat check, but I felt you all night. You passed your coat across the counter, I reached for it too soon. Your fingers caught against my hand, then neither of us moved. Just half a second longer than strangers ever need. Then you looked past my shoulder like you didn't feel a thing. No sorry, no smile, we let it sit there for a while. You step back, I stay still, nothing happened, that's the deal. Coat check, your hand brush mine. Coat check, we both felt it that time. No words, no look, no sign. Coat check, but I felt you all night. Now every time you pass me, I notice where you stand. Like one small touch rewired the distance between our hands. You talk to everybody, I do the same somehow. But every time you come too close, the room gets quieter now. And maybe it was nothing, maybe skin just met by chance. But I keep seeing that counter every time I see your hands. No sorry, no smile, we let it sit there for a while. You step close, I don't move, like we're waiting for part 2. Coat check, your hand brushed mine. Coat check, we both felt it that time. No words, no look, no sign. Coat check, but I felt you all night. At the end of the night, you come back for your coat. I already know the number before you even show. I slide it this time there's space between us. Funny, I miss what we didn't do. Go check, your hand almost found mine. Go check, now we're both taking our time. No, but still reading every sign. Go check, maybe next time we don't hide. Go check, one touch, change the night. Go check, and neither called it anything. Your coat, your hand, almost. Next time. Cold outside, keys in your hand. An hour later, still right here. Neither one of us moved. Parking lot, still talking by the cars. Parking lot, like we don't know where we are. It's too cold, but nobody wants to leave. Parking lot, you keep standing next to me. Your breath hangs in the streetlight. My hands are in my coat. You say I should get going, then start another story slow. Your car is 10 feet over, mine is right behind. Still we're standing in the middle like we got nowhere to be tonight. One more minute turns to 10. You say goodbye, then start again. Keys in hand, doors inside. Still nobody ends the night. Parking lot, still talking by the cars. Parking lot, like we don't know where we are. It's too cold, but nobody wants to leave. Parking lot, you keep standing next to me. The windows start to frost up, the whole place emptied out. You laugh and say we're freezing, but neither turns around. The music from inside is barely reaching us now. Now every little silence feels a little too much. You step closer for the wind, I let you stay right there. Funny how the cold keeps giving us a reason not to care. One more minute turns to 10. You say goodbye, then start again. Keys in hand, doors inside. Still nobody ends the night. Parking lot, still talking by the cars. Parking lot, like we don't know where we are. It's too cold, but nobody wants to leave. Parking lot, you keep standing next to me. Maybe we ran out of things to say half an hour ago. Maybe we're just standing here waiting for someone to go. You look towards your car and back at me instead, and somehow that says more than anything we said. Parking lot, now the whole place is empty. Parking lot, and you're still standing with me. It's too cold, but I don't feel it anymore. Parking lot, still nowhere near the door. Parking lot, 1 hour past goodbye. Parking lot, still buying one more night. You're leaving in a minute. That was an hour ago. Street lights on the glass. face down, don't it? Car ride home, sitting next to you but somewhere else. Car ride home, trying not to show what I just felt. Phone face down, like that keeps anything unknown. Car ride home, and I've never felt this far from home. You ask if I had fun tonight, I say yeah, it was alright. Keep my eyes out on the window, watch the city smearing light. You turn the music down a little, ask me why I'm being quiet. I say I'm just tired, that's all, like I didn't leave part of me behind. You don't know what almost happened, you don't know what almost changed. And I hate how one small moment made this seat not feel the same. Car ride home, sitting next to you but somewhere else. Car ride home, trying not to show what I just felt. Phone face down, like that keeps anything unknown. Car ride home, and I've never felt this far from home. My screen lights up against my thigh, I don't turn it over once, I already know who sent it. That's exactly why I don't. You reach across and touch my knee like you always do in traffic. I feel guilty that it feels different after everything that happened. Red lights keep us sitting still, green lights pull us down the road. Funny how the whole night ended, but I'm carrying it home. You don't know what almost happened, you don't know what almost changed. And I hate how one small moment made this seat not feel the same. Car ride home, sitting next to you but somewhere else. Car ride home, trying not to show what I just felt. Phone face down, like that keeps anything unknown. Car ride home, and I've never felt this far from home. Maybe if I don't read it never crossed the line. Maybe if I stay beside you, I can leave it all behind. But your reflection in the windshield is right beside my face, and I'm thinking about somebody else in the safest plane. Car ride home, you're right here, but I'm not all here. Car ride home, and that's the part